Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, Collectivekicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys this week's weekly recap video. I'm going to get through this kind of quickly, but there's lots of news to cover this week and trying to stay more consistent with this series. So if you guys appreciate that, please give the video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get into the news of the week. First things first, if you guys missed my collective deals on Twitter, check out this article in particular, and it'll show you all of the sneaker deals that I found through the week. Just random shoes that I really liked on sale, or just ones that are new releases. And any discount codes or anything like that for sneakers that I found. So kind of fun for me to put that together for you guys, and I'll be trying to do that like every week before the weekly recap, so you guys have something to go back to my timeline through the last week and check out. But it just shows you a collection of my tweets with all the deals involved. So check that out if you guys want. A link is in the description to collectivekicks.com if you haven't checked it out yet. Also, this is like the hugest news. Well, one of the many huge sneaker news is this week. 3 Supreme Jordan 5 collaborations that are going to be happening. Supposedly fall of 2015. I don't know the actual release dates or anything like that. I do have. It's unfortunate because I do have some inside information on some of this stuff, and I can't really. That's my alarm going off. I really do have some insight to some of this stuff, but I don't ask questions a lot of times. Because it's fun for me to find out with you guys usually, but 2, also I'm not allowed to really leak any of the information. So unless there's somebody in Jordan Brand that can get me out there and give me the proper okay to leak information, I'll reach out to me, whoever that contact might be, so I can actually release information appropriately, because sometimes the stuff that gets dropped is so out just wacko and not accurate, and we hear something, a little rumor mill here and there, and then we run with the stories, and it makes all of us as content people kind of unreliable, if you ask myself. And I know I've released some information that's been a little bit unreliable depending on what I am allowed to say and what I sort of know, or I might have heard word of something coming down the pipes, and when I see something, I'm like, oh, that could be this, because that happened with the Pinnacles. The very first time I saw another new Jordan model, I saw somebody post it and said it was the Pinnacle, or not the Pinnacles, a new $400 Jordan model, and I knew of the Pinnacles ahead of time. So then I was like, oh, these must be the new $400 Jordans. They weren't them though. So I was misled, and thus in turn I misled somebody else because I didn't check. I just heard of. So it's just one of those things where it's just really difficult, and for the most part, I can't leak information. There's people out there that can, and they can flourish by doing so. It's more of just trying to get the information correct once it's sort of available, and kind of getting things lined up. But anyway, there are going to be 3 colorways. The 3 that are shown in the image I'm not saying are the ones that are going to be releasing, because I don't know and I haven't checked. I do know the camel one obviously is one that is going to be happening. And it will be, again, 3 different shoes. So definitely interested in seeing what the other 2 really look like, and seeing them in person versus basically, what am I trying to say here? Just versus the images. And then I have a feeling the red one will happen, and I have a feeling that's going to be a Jordan Brand release exclusive, possibly not through Supreme. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because if you guys remember early in the year, there was rumors that the Toro 5s were coming out again, and I nipped it in the bud and said for sure Toro 5s are not happening this year. Other people were really adamant about them. Baltimore Sneaker Show, I think, is one of them. And we talked about some of this stuff offline, but basically he was really adamant that these 5s are going to be coming out. Other people were saying they were going to be coming out for the Toro 5s. I said it's not happening. And this might be the reason why. He might have been misled because there's a red Jordan 5 coming, and because of that, he thought it was going to be the Toros. But I have a feeling it's going to be the Supremes, and because of the way things worked out, I'm assuming that those ones are going to be a Jordan Brand release, not through Supreme. So it'll probably be available through Nike for the release. That's just my interpretation. We will see closer to the date, but it kind of goes in line with what I was saying with the Toro 5s not actually happening. So anyway, let's move on. Way Away 4s, those are the rumored images of the Way Away 4s from PJ. Not a bad first look. They definitely look pretty cool. I mean, I'm a fan of the Way Aways for sure. I think I have one of every model so far. They're just really comfortable shoes, but really they're heavy. They're not lightweight, but It's kind of like true to the like a retro style with the leather builds, high quality leather builds at that, and just really nice craftsmanship on those. So yeah, be on the lookout. I'm curious to see when we're gonna hear more about that. And that was from PJ. Sample Shane doing a Saturday series. I appreciate him for doing this. Saw some CP34 Tokyo 23s, and if you guys know or don't know, I have a pair of those samples as well, but mine have a 23 print across the toe box, which are super nice. But he found another pair of samples that are out there as well and posted an article on that. MisterHYPE posted this article as well. So the other rumor mill out there is DB13s and Don C2s. There's going to be another collaboration of Don C that's going to be releasing. No surprise there. We saw different colors already months and months ago. The gray colorway was one that we saw leaked, and I'm assuming that one's going to be the one being released. The red colorway, I don't think is actually happening. So, and then we saw a black colorway that I think that was just Don C's that he was wearing at like the sneaker ball, which is an event in Portland that I missed out on going, unfortunately. But the DB13s, I'm assuming that's actually accurate information. I can't really say anything about this, but the news is out there that it's going to be the DB13, so I'm expecting that we'll see a DB13. Some people were speculating that maybe, what if it's a low top model? I don't think it's a low top model, just personally, just because I don't think they would do that. But we will see more information. You guys already know that I'm going to be attending the Doernbecher event that is happening, I believe, in October or November. But I have it on my calendar, and I'm going to be going to that event as usual and getting live coverage from all of the first looks from all those shoes, as well as meeting the kids that design them, which is the part that gets lost, I guess, in all of this as well. And I'm definitely about promoting the kids equally as much as the sneakers, although the sneakers obviously are the parts that most people care about. But the kids and the kid stories are pretty dope as well. Early countdown links for this last week. I post these every week as well on Fridays for Saturday releases. So if you don't know that, check my Instagram and my Twitter feed and on Collectivekicks, and I post it every week. Collective thoughts through July. PJ did this one. This is pretty awesome. This is a series where he goes through all of the Collectivekicks writers. So if you guys didn't know, I don't write all these articles. I have a writing staff of 15 or so people, and he reaches out to the writers and asks them a subset of questions. What's on feet today? What do you think about this shoe? What do you think about this retro? And then we all kind of answer them collectively. So great series for that. I'm glad he's sticking with that. And check that out and see all of the answers on the website. Another one that's this isn't. Never mind. Sorry, I thought this was the other one. But okay, Forgotten Friday, which is the Coral Rose 6s, and then it looks like Foamposite Friday was something that Sample Shane did as well with the Pearl 2010s, which is a pair that I definitely want and I don't have. I missed out on those, man, from the Nike factory store. Well, I had a chance to get them, and I actually had the OG pair of those in samples. I had one pair of Pearls, two pairs of the Royals, with one of them had the Nike on the side of the foam, which is just a grail now, and then two pairs of the black ones, which I still have the black ones. But then also Forgotten Friday, the Air Jordan 6 lows here. But anyway, moving on, the Corn Mint and Miami Roses are available at Edition. If you guys want to check that out, check that article out, and you can see them. $135 is not a bad price for those at all, and they look super clean. And actually, the Corn Mint, I like that they call them Corn Mint, and not like Tiffany or whatever. They look really clean though. Ventilators are coming, and you know what? They're Ventilator Supreme, not a Supreme collaboration, but you know that will put them on the map. Ventilators are the ones that are just building extremely tons of hype. The Kendrick release ended up happening, super sellout, and I have a feeling that the Ventilator is going to be the shoe to watch in the remainder of this year and next year. Hopefully they'll have big things for it. And I don't have any models of the Ventilators yet, but I've been saying this for months now, that I've been eyeballing them and just waiting for the right colorway for myself. Not the right collaboration, but the right colorway, if that makes any sense. Also, Air Jordan 10 OVO box, the hype builds. So we get a look at the OVO box with the owl on it. OVO is obviously Drake's thing. If you guys remember when Drake signed with Jordan Brand, I went to the concert with Jordan Brand, and I knew ahead of time that Drake was going to be saying something about him joining Jordan Brand, which is pretty cool because as soon as he started saying it, I actually recorded it on video. And then Worldstar picked it up, and then Didn't give me any credit, of course, and got millions of views. Kind of ridiculous, but yeah, Drake ended up. So that at that time, his were exclusives. They were not being planned to be released, as far as I knew. And like I even said, they're not releasing to public. Well, now they are, and they are bringing them back for sure, or this year, and they're going to be in both colorways. So you're going to have the white 10s and the black 10s later. And pretty crazy that they're actually releasing them. I'm not sure about the 12s yet, but the 10s are the real deal. And they're not going to be, it's not going to be a huge widespread GR release. It's going to be limited, shattered backboard style, I believe. So it's not going to be easy to get, but it is for sure 100% happening, as you can tell from the box. Sneakerhead Zamino, I did a review on that app. If you guys missed that video, check it out or check the article. Fila is having a bunch of stuff on sale from NJ. Wrote an article showing off some of the Fila stuff on sale. And are these the D Lillard 2s with the boost in them? And look at the size of the boost in the heel. I would definitely be curious to see if they're going to be putting boost in the forefoot a little bit more or anything on the Adidas models. And what the price point of this, if this is the Lillard 2, what will it be? Because obviously when you add boost to it, it's going to add a little bit of cost to the shoe. And normally they're 105 retail. I'm picturing 115, 120 at least. Asics Ubiq Cool Breeze dropped this last weekend. Super sick colorway, and if you guys didn't see, I did a New Balance colorway that I designed that looks pretty similar to this. Kind of similar concept. Mine's called the Sea and Sky, but the Cool Breeze dropped this last weekend as well. You can see some on-feet videos on here or on my YouTube channel if you missed them, but I just was trying to post these on my website as well because I keep forgetting to do that. So Cobra Commander Baits, Foamposites on feet. Bangobuck did the first images of the Supreme. This is the first one that dropped, and people were wondering if they were real or not, and they're definitely legit. Then I did a KD8 technology review and comparison. If you guys missed that, you should check that out. Put a lot of effort into that video, actually, going over all the different Nike techs and what makes the KD8 kind of unique. Penny Sharpie pack review, how to clean sneakers. These are all videos that I did recently, so if you missed out on a lot of my videos, you can check them out here or go back to the channel. But sometimes it's hard to get through all of the unboxing stuff and just seeing the actual video of the review stuff for some of the videos. So that's what I'm doing here, just trying to lay them out for you guys so you can see the actual videos. Mr. Cartoon Van Syndicate 10th anniversary releasing soon from the G Money. That's kind of cool, Mr. Cartoon. I actually, a long time ago, I thrifted a pair of Mr. Cartoon Air Force Ones, if you guys remember that. I can't remember. Actually, I don't remember if I had my channel up at that time or not, but pretty crazy, pretty fun. Premier Skate Saucony Originals Collab Teaser Pack. There's actually 2 shoes in this pack. They look pretty good. I haven't posted an update, but we've seen some updated looks at those. If you check out Premier Skate, they have them. The band Metcon 1, these ones are pretty sick, dude. And they didn't get the love that they needed. And if you look at my collective deals, the tweet to that actually shows that these are still in stock in select sizes on Nike.com and as well as like on Champs, I believe. But Metcon 1 banned from CrossFit Games, so they gave them a specific red 1 Jordan theme as a nod to the Jordan 1s. And inside the soles, there's actually a big red X like the banned ones. I will have those coming just for those that are watching this video and actually listening this far in. I will have an unboxing of these next week when I get them in, and I'll do a review comparison between those and the actual Jordan band ones. Really excited to do that and kind of fun. And as soon as I saw the story behind this, which actually my coworker Sean told me about, I didn't know about this until he told me, and then I was like, whoa, that's cool. And then I looked it up. I don't think they really picked up traction on Sneaker Blog, so it's kind of a cool story that kind of went under the radar. That you might have a chance to be able to buy the shoes now still at retail. And I don't know, who knows if there's going to be any crazy hype around it later. But it's, regardless of the hype, it's a cool story, and that's the reason why I was interested in it. Corn Mints again. And then the Grail collection from Concepts with those dunks. Those things look crazy. Smiley wrote this article, and those things look really, really nuts. Like, definitely a pair that I'm going to be wanting. Supposedly, it's going to be releasing soon, 25th of July. So more information on that as we go. Smiley had some nice shots of the AJ7s here as well, if you didn't see that. I like that she's being able to, she works at a sneaker boutique now in Cali, and so she's able to get some unique images of sneakers that she can post, which I think is awesome. Also, Supreme GT that ended up, or GTS, that ended up dropping last Thursday. if you guys missed out on that. They didn't sell out right away, so you should have been able to get them. Unveiling dates, Doernbecher Freestyle 12. This is, okay, so 10/23 is the date, which is a Friday. And that night, expect me to be live tweeting from the event at 5 p.m. I'll be there, and I'll be checking it out, and super excited to go to the event again and hear all the kid stories and all that other stuff again. And see whoever else is going to be coming into town. I met Sneakerbox Clyde last time in the shoe game. We went out to dinner afterwards and kicked it. Something I don't know if you, I mean, we didn't really talk about on social media, but G-Rock from the shoe game came over to my house and crashed on my couch even. I took him to the airport in the morning. Just, yeah, it was cool. It was good times, man. And this is the second year in a row I kicked it with G-Rock for that. So it's always fun to hang out with that guy and pick his brain about blog stuff and just chat with him about sneakers. AJ7 sweaters and the three-peat 8s, release dates. No new news there, really, but you can check out the article to see when the release dates are. And the Lebron 12, what the release date is set for September, it looks like. And then soon after that, the LeBron 13 will be getting some traction. This shoe doesn't do anything for me. I don't know why, but this LeBron, I'm saying it now. I mean, maybe, who knows if I'll change my mind if I see more pictures that makes it more like dope to me. But for whatever it's worth, I don't know if I'm going to be copping those. Not for $250. I might be passing on those, and especially after last year's release, they did such a huge general release that it just turned a lot of people off, I think. But I don't know if that's a hit or miss. I mean, because that's like a little bit of hype-beast-ish sort of stuff. If it's too limited, then people get mad. If they make too big of a release, then people don't think it's worth anything, and then they get pissed. So it's, bottom line is, I like the 11 design. I thought it was really dope. I don't really like the 12 design. And finishing up, the sushi pack release information. I posted that on the collective deals as well. And then what's on feet, Union College. DP did an article on this, just trying to stay in tune with the Collectivekicks writing staff and just adding some original content, looking at some of the stuff around his area. And that's pretty much it. New Pinnacle colorways, and then and we kind of went over that last week. I haven't been keeping up with the release date section. I apologize. If you guys want me to start keeping up on that, leave a comment, let me know. It's just a lot of effort to do. But I don't like my layout. I might change my layout so it might just be on one page instead of just a calendar view. But leave some comments if you guys have any feedback on that. Thank you guys for listening, watching, following along. Pat on the back, high fives for those that actually listened to me through this entire video. And have a good one, and we'll catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.